Hi guys. Yeah, let me know if you can hear me. Eh? Sasa. Sema. Umenipikia? Ai. Alafu uko wapi? Gai. Niwakujie? Kai, haukunipigia. Ni sawa basi. Hata nimeingia saa hii. Sawa. Okay, guys, can you hear me? Wow. Hi, Kate. Hi, Mohammed. Hi, Mary. Jenny. Hi, everybody. Hi, Beryl. Brenda, Josephat, Wairimo, Liz. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys for coming. Wairimo, you have a question? If you're having a child, does she or he need a DS260? We will see. We will see. Wairimo, chill, chill, chill. We are coming to that. Live. Tegea hapo. Guys, thank you for coming. I can see you, Zippy, Christine, Helen, Tiro from Botswana. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Let's start. Let's start. 1 minute, 1 second. Okay, guys, thank you for coming. This is Shiko Hope TV. This is Shiko Hope TV, and this is our live session. We are doing live filling of the DS260 form. My name is Shiko Hope. If you are new here, subscribe. If this is not your first time here, welcome back. I tell you, this is where you belong. And let's do this, guys. Highland. But now, Sylvia, we are in Shiko, at least to have an idea. Yes, thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. We will see how it is done. We will see how it is done. Before we start on the filling of the DS260 form, I would like to say something about marriage certificate and affidavit of marriage. Affidavit of marriage and marriage certificate. So, let me update something here. Let me put something here on the comments. I normally tell you guys to reach me through email, and right now there are so many emails. I have not gone through all of them, but I have managed to go through some of them. You guys, you have to bear with me. So many emails. My Facebook Messenger, it kind hanged. If that is correct, it is not receiving new messages from new people. My email, I don't know if I will make to pin it here. And Shiro is not near today. She's the one who does these things for me. So my email, Shiko01. Yeah, that's my email. If you want to reach me, you can email me. Now, thank you for coming. Nyamari, your first time here, please subscribe. Please subscribe. Liz Good, please subscribe. If you are new here, please subscribe, and let's do this together. Now, let's start. I just want to explain and tell you more about Affidavit of Marriage and Marriage Certificate for people who are married. Now, in order for you to prove that indeed this is your husband or this is your wife, you need to show a proof of marriage. And I know, and I read somewhere, people telling other people that Affidavit of Marriage can work just like marriage certificate. But I give you people information according to my experience. Now, I don't know if I will be able to pin this email, but I know Shiro is somewhere watching. She's not at home right now, but she's somewhere watching. Shiro, if you can see, if you're watching, can you pin my email over there? I know she's watching wherever she is. Now, let's go back to Affidavit of Marriage and Marriage Certificate. I read somewhere people saying that you can use an Affidavit of Marriage instead of marriage certificate. I don't know if that is how it does. I don't know. I'm not sure. I have never seen anybody do that. But what I know, and from other people, Affidavit of Marriage is not accepted at the embassy because Affidavit of Marriage, mostly it is used to show that you have been married customarily or traditionally. But embassy or America does not know about anything like that. They want to see marriage certificate, which is certified. And I'm going to show you everything. Today, I woke up very early to get these documents. I have them, but they used to be somewhere far. I have everything what we used during our time. So guys, today we are going to see live. Now, I don't know if Shiro can have pinned my email over there. But don't worry, guys. She's on her way coming. She will do it. Now, I just want to update something here. Yeah, thank you. They updated. Now, let us look at Affidavit of Marriage. What is an Affidavit of Marriage? I have mine here with me. This is my Affidavit of Marriage, if you can see. It is written, I don't know if you can read this. It is written, Republic of Kenya, in the matter of the Oaths and Statutory Declaration Act, and in the matter of the marriage between Peter, blah, 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 and Teresa, blah, blah, blah. Affidavit. That is the title. That is the title over there. Now, We, Peter, blah, 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 of national ID card number 12345, and Teresa Wanjiko of national identity card number 1234, both of post office number, because we share the same post office box, blah, 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 Remuru, in the Republic of Kenya, do hereby make oath and swear as follows. 1. Now I'm reading these points now. 1, that we are both adults of sound mind and competent to swear this affidavit. Number 2, that we are both Kenyan citizens. Number 3, that we are married in the year 2007 under the Kikuyu customary law with the consent of our parents. Number 4, that we should be considered as a couple for all purposes and be accorded all the rights. This is a very hard word. All the rights, let's end it there. Number 5, we have established our matrimonial home in Limuru of Kiambu County. Number 6, that we are blessed with 3 issues, namely, now here, this was funny. I asked my lawyer, why don't you say we are blessed with 3 children? The lawyer told us that government does not call children. They are called issues. That's new, right? We are blessed. Let's continue. We are blessed with 3 issues, namely 1, Shiro, 2, Jerry, 3, my dad born by that time. Number 7, that we are informed, which information we verily believe to be true in a marriage under Kikuyu customary law is a lawful and valid marriage for all purposes. Number 8, that what is deposed to herein is within our knowledge and information, blah, 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 blah. Number 9, that we swear this affidavit, believing the same to be true to the best of our knowledge, information, and belief. And we signed. My husband signed here, and I signed on the other page. And then our lawyer signed there. So this is affidavit of marriage, showing that you have been married under the customary law or traditionally. I hope we are together up to that point. Thank you, Liz. Thank you, Liz, for your super chat. Now, can you guys tell me if you are okay up to that point? Yes, that is affidavit of marriage. Letitia, yes, affidavit of marriage is different from marriage certificate. I have showed you and I have read you my affidavit of marriage. This one, you can't go with it to the embassy. No. Now, after we took our affidavit of marriage, this was, let me tell you the date. Yeah, this was 10th of May 2017. 10th of May 2017. Now, after that, we went and did our wedding at the AG's office, and we got our marriage certificate. Here's the marriage certificate. Now, for the marriage certificate, this is why many people are asking me, Shiko, you have been married for 5 years, how, and you don't have a marriage certificate? What will happen if we be selected and we can't, and we want to get marriage certificate? And the marriage certificate will show that we have been married this year, 2021. No, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. And before we do that, I want to go through your comments. Oh, you are not commenting? You are watching? Good, good. Okay, let's go. I want to show you how the marriage certificate is indicated that you have been married according to your culture or traditional. Let me read this. If I signed an affidavit with my wife and now I have someone from America to do a wedding with, so can we relocate to America? Will there be an issue? I don't know. Simon, I don't know about that. Maybe you signed an affidavit with your wife and now I have someone from America to do a wedding with, so we can relocate to America. Also, we can relocate to America. Will there be an issue with the previous affidavit? Maybe ask a lawyer. Ask a lawyer. Ask a lawyer about that. Now, I can see you are good students. You want to see how the marriage certificate was indicated. Because when we went to register our marriage, we went with the affidavit of marriage. We went with this. We went with this to the AG's office to register our marriage, to show them that we have been married, so they will indicate in the marriage certificate. Now, the marriage certificate is here. I want to fold some of the information. I just want you to see here. Can you see the marital status? Marital status indicates that married under customary law. So it will be indicated there that you have been married under customary law. Yes, it will indicate you have been married under customary law, because the affidavit of marriage showed you have been married since the year that you got married. This is just for this is official. This one you'll take to any embassy and they will accept this, but they will not accept the affidavit of marriage. Maybe if you have lost this one, I understand this one is not replaced. Once you lose the marriage certificate, you will now they will replace it with affidavit of marriage. That one is accepted. But if you have never got a marriage certificate, get it. Get it. Now we have looked at affidavit of marriage and marriage certificate. So if you were selected this time and you don't have a marriage certificate, but you have been married 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago, easy. Get an affidavit of marriage, go apply for your marriage certificate, do your wedding wherever you will, and get your marriage certificate. It will indicate you have been married. That's not the end. If you get your marriage certificate and you have a date with the embassy for your interview, you will have now to verify your marriage certificate. Now you have this marriage certificate. Now you want to verify it. You go back to where you took it from, AG's office, and verify it, and you will pay 1,100, I think. And then you'll be given this, a blue copy, reading certified copy of marriage, certified copy of certificate of marriage. So these 3 things, this is certified copy, marriage certificate, and the affidavit of marriage, they both show that you have been married. They show that you have been married or you are married. So I told you guys, truth all the way. Truth all the way. I told you last year when you were applying in October, if you are married and you don't have a marriage certificate, go on and put you are married. Go on and put, because these things, we got them after you are selected. Okay? As easy as that. So Let's see this. Shiko, you are doing great to clarify things. Yes. Yes, I'm here to clarify things for you because so many people or so many wrong information out there. Don't go to the embassy with the affidavit of marriage because you'll be put on AP. Go bring a marriage certificate or they will deny you. So be ready with everything. Now, who is this? Dave Kangede, where is your certified copy? I have it here, my certified copy, blue in color. And this is my marriage certificate. And this is my affidavit of marriage. This is my affidavit of marriage. Guys, I have a guest. Let me go open the door. The back door. Okay, guys. Shiro is here. She will help me pin the email on the comments. Did you pin it? Huh? Did you pin my email on the comments section? Come say hi. Come say hi. Tell guys that you're coming from school.
I came from school.
Yeah, at least she's here. She will help me with pinning of the whatever. How was the test?
50-50.
50-50. Oh, the best. When you fail, it's up to you. Okay, guys, let's go back. You did not check my result for me. Guys, let me tell you, I have like hundreds of people wanting me to check for the results. Too many, so many, very many. If I have not checked for you, don't worry. You can continue checking. You can continue checking. I might not be able to check for everybody. You continue trying. You continue trying. Now, it's Meg. Hi, Shiko, my first time here. Thank you for coming, Meg. Please subscribe. Now, I want to answer this question about Alice Wajiko. In case you are not married, good for you. You don't want all this. These are for the married people. These are for the married people. If you're not married, you're good to go. Nothing to show. You cannot prove that you are single because initially you indicated there that you are not married. So you are not proving anything. You're not proving anything. By providing these documents, it is to show that your marriage is not fake. This is why I told you, don't put anybody because you're selected, or you want to fix somebody because you'll need all this. And if they doubt, they will need you to prove photos, where you have been together, air tickets together, or bus tickets together, a lot of stuff. So with this, we were so good. It was so easy for us because we have everything. We have everything. And we were not asked any question about marriage. They saw it. It is not something we are trying to hide. Now, what about single mothers, those selected and they want to travel with their babies? Do they need consent letter from their dad? Yes. Sylvia, yes. You have a high task, a big task to get your consent letter from your baby daddy. And because the birth certificate, the birth certificate does not have the dad's name. If the birth certificate does not have the dad's name, you are good to go. Because utapata, where will you get the consent letter from? The birth certificate does not include the baby dad's name. Okay. Let me read this. Shiko, I'm getting confused about the certified copy of marriage and marriage certificate. Letitia, I guess, and I believe you are in Ghana. Yeah. Can you get someone who have done this? Because I don't know how it is done in Ghana. This is in Kenya. In Kenya, we have to prove this. You see, it is written Republic of Kenya. Huh? Republic of Kenya. Republic of Kenya. I don't know how it is done in Ghana. I don't know how it is done in Ghana, but marriage certificate is a must. I guess every country has that, and you have to verify it. I don't know how to do it in Ghana, but in Kenya, I know how to do it. Okay, let me see this one. My host, Anasema, he's buying a new house by next year, February. So because I need to fill the DS2, he's giving me the current address. Can there be? No problem. People move every day. Every day. You will, next year, February, don't worry. Right now, as you fill in your DS260, fill in using his or her current address. Shiko, thank you for the good work. Thank you. I'm here at your service. I'm here at your service, guys. So I'm not having it well following due to poor network here. Don't worry. I want Shiko. I sent you an email, but no reply. We are not officially married, but we would like to go together. Kizito, I think I have done and I have explained how to do this. If you have been married, you're not officially married. Are you married customarily? Customarily. I think if you are here from the word go, when I started, from the affidavit of marriage, marriage certificate, and certified copy of marriage certificate, you good to go. If you came late, after this live, you go back and watch how I explained it. Jacinta, I love how you assist. Amen, amen, amen. Hi, Shiko, I'm new here. Must you have a host when filling the DS260 form? And how do you feel present and permanent mailing address? Alafu wenye wakogedhurai hapo kwa address line 1 tunaweka nini? Don't worry, Moses Kirago. We are here to fill the DS260 form together. So your question will be answered. Sahi. If you are in Githurai hapa kwa address well, line 1, we shall see what to put there. Don't worry. Now, Moses Kirago. I'm new here. You must have a host. Yeah. Thank you, Sylvia. I have clarified about the birth certificates without dad's name. Okay, I think we are good to go. Oh, Obutu here. I think I'll be reading the comments from my phone because what do they check in medical? There is a video I did about medicals. They check everything. They take your blood, they take your urine, they check everything. But you can't be denied because you have HIV. Yeah, but you can be denied if you have TB. You can go to my channel. On this channel, go back about medical experience and watch that video. Now, let me read this comment from my phone. Here they are mixed new ones and old ones. Malta, what if you are married but separated, but the kids' birth certificate have the dad's name? The dad, okay, where are the kids? Are they with the dad or are they with the mom? In any case, if the kids are with the mom, then dad's consent letter is needed. If the kids are with dad, then mom's consent letter is needed. Guys, I'm glad to see that we have some new people here. I'm so glad to see that. And guys, if you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe. We want everybody to get this information, even if you are not selected this year. In future, green card is still there, so you will need to have this information. And don't get the information alone. Share with other people. Good, I got you.
Alone. Share with other people.
Sorry. I can see DK is the 134 mandatory. Some people said it is compulsory. Please explain this. I-134. I think it is about, but there are some things that our new president have removed. I don't know if, but this will depend with the embassy because the president is new. And this is the first year. This is the first green card resort since we got our new president. It is said that he has removed a public charge and affidavit of support. But if you are selected this year, you are our tester. We will test some things with you. We will see if some embassy will ask for those documents or not. For this, we have to wait and see how things will be conducted in various embassies. Okay. New sub from Somalia. Thanks for coming, Mohammed. Does the CS260 have a time frame? Because I won and had a lower case number below that, and I'm afraid I was forgiwa kama sijajaza hiyo form. Meg, don't worry. We're coming to that. You are below 30K. Your case number is okay. Don't worry. Shiko tell me about getting visas together, my kids, and then I fly around and pick them later. Is it possible? Yes, it is possible. It is possible. You just indicate. That's why I want us to fill the DS260 form together so we can see how DS260 form is filled. All that information is in the DS260 form. I just want to answer 4 or 5 more questions, then we start filling the DS260 form. Today we are not taking long here. William, if you have no high school diploma, but you have higher national diploma in electricity, do they accept? William, if you did training for 2 years, if you did your training for 2 years, you go to go. They just want any course that took that you trained in 2 years, not below that. 2 years or more than 2 years. Yeah, you try the green card come October. Applying is free. Jenny Samuel, yeah, ni mwalimu. Yeah, I'm a teacher by profession. It's just that I don't practice being a teacher here, but I am teaching you, right? Yeah, I want you to pass your exams with flying colors. I don't want referrals. So, Agnes, my hubby is the one who won. We had included two kids in the V, as the other one is above 21. Will we say we have 2 kids, all 3 in the S260? Agnes, why didn't you include the other one who is 21? Even if he is 30, you could have indicated there. But I don't know. If when filling your DS260, continue that you have 2 kids. Don't add him. Don't include the other one. We said truth all the way. Truth all the way. Truth all the way. So stick with what you wrote at first. Betty, if you indicated your level of education is degree, will you have to verify your degree? No, just the Kcsc certificate, just that. Not verifying a degree, not verifying your diplomas, just Kcsc. Peter Jaga, you sleepy? Sleepy Peter. Sleepy Peter. Let me answer two more questions. Is kids' passports needed now when I'm filling? If you are selected, your kids' passports are needed. Yes, they are needed. I told you guys during our time, we had started filling DS260, but later we went somewhere and we were told passport numbers. So we had to apply for our passports and wait for them to be ready. So yes. Okay, guys, let's start filling the DS260 form step by step. Today we are not taking long. No. But let me answer this one for Elder Kevi. What if you have kids and you don't want to come with them now? You should. Yeah, we will see. We will see what to fill in the DS260 form. Okay, my DS260 form is here on the phone. So let me get it. We are going question by question. Question by question. We fill this DS260. And guys, remember that the DS260 is the one that will guide the consular on the questions to ask you. Your interview questions will come from DS260 form. So be very careful with whatever you write in the DS260 form. It is a lot of information that is needed. I think I'll put my phone on do not disturb mode because okay. This is online immigrant visa and alien registration application DS260 form. Yeah, there's the one. Guys, if you continue commenting, if I get time, I'll come back to your questions. Let's start filling the DS260 form because Sleepy Peter is sleepy. He will be awake by 2 a.m. Okay, got you, Peter. Now, the first section is personal address and phone information. So, name provided, you write your name. You write your name. 3 names. If you have 3 names, you write 3 names. Full name in native language. You know there are some people with native language names. You write it there. Other names used. Maybe you have alias, whoever, maybe Teresa Wanjiko, Wanjagi, aka, but you just indicate there. Sex, you write if you are male or female. Current marital status. This is now a problem to some people. Maybe when you are filling the application, you are single, but after applying, maybe you did application in October, but in January you decided, let me get married, or now you write the truth here. Current marital status. You write whether single or married. But this one you will have to prove. If you married, now you have something to prove that you are married, right? Now, date of birth, city of birth, state of birth, country, and region. Region is Kenya or Uganda or Ghana or South Africa. Now, document type. Document type. It is the passport number. It is the passport or whatever. Document ID. So it is needed. It is needed when filling DS-260. And this is for the principal applicant. Yeah. Peter Njega, native ni gani sasa? If you don't have a native name, don't write it. If your names, like us, we didn't have those names, we just wrote our normal names. Triza Wanjiko Wajagi, that's all. It is not a must that you put your native name there. If you don't have it, you go to go. To avoid unnecessary complications and everything. Now, you write up, now here it is where you see after, this is who, Teresia Wanjiko. I am a female, I'm married, I was born in this date, place of birth, blah, blah, blah. The next thing, passport number, country that issued the document, document type. You see? Yeah. Do you hold or have you held any nationality other than the one you have indicated above? Maybe you have been to another country as a citizen or what, you indicate there. Yes or no. It's just yes or no. You just fill in. And then the other country now, the passport number, blah, blah, blah. Now, present address. Present address now, it is your address, city, state, postal, all those. It is not, let me see this question. If one of the kids is 21 years and above, do they appear at the family interview? No. Because they are not migrating with you. 29 years and above, they are not migrating with you. They are not getting the visas. Today, Wanyanya is awake. Where, Lois, where? Guys, can you hear my baby playing at the background? Lois. Okay, let's continue. Now, still on the residence or the nationality section, have you lived anywhere other than this address since the age of 16? So if you are in Qatar, if you are in Lebanon, if you are in wherever, you have lived there, you indicate there, yes, I have been to Saudi Arabia, the city, you give the address, the city, the state, all those information. If you have been to more than two, now if you have been to Europe, you write there. You are given 1, 2, 3, like five more addresses to fill in since the age of 16. That is if you have gone to another. If you have not, then you indicate no. You go to the next question. Sharon, do they mean where I stay now or my home country? Yeah. For the address, when you are filling the DS-260, they will, yeah, your country and another place or a country you have ever lived since the age of 16. Now, after all that addresses and the stuff, is your mailing address the same as your present address? You can say yes, because it is the same thing. Your mailing address, the same as your present address. Yes, if you have not moved. If you have not moved, you say yes. And then you indicate that mailing address. Do you have an address in the United States where you intend to live? Host Manenos. Host manenos. This is now where the host things comes in the form DS260. Do you have a mailing address? No. Do you have an address in the United States where you intend to live? Yes or no? Name of person currently living at the address. Who else? Your host. So, if you are selected, the first thing is to look for passport for your dependents and the host. You need that information to fill in your DS260. So DS260 is nothing to rush to. Take your time, get all the required information. Passport numbers for everybody migrating with you and your host, because you have to fill her or his information in this form. Okay, Jega. Present means where I'm living now, Ijikatal, but I'm from Kenya. Yes, present is where you are right now. Because this thing is truthful. You might try to do 1, 2, 3, and then you confuse yourself at the embassy. So be truthful. They might ask you about the address of the residence during your interview, because any question you are feeling here you might be asked during your interview. So don't cheat. What if you are chosen for DV when in America? You just write you are in America. You just write in America that you are in America. Don't lie. Truth all the way. Does the green card have age limit? No, so long as you have a high school certificate, that means you are 18 and above, you can apply. If happen to win and I have no relative, then nikose kwenda hiyo chance inaishanga hivyo, ama naweza apply tena, and kuna vile naweza kuja kama student. When you win and you have no relative in the US, then ukose kwenda hiyo yes. If you win, if you selected and you don't go for your visa appointment and everything, that chance is lost. They don't care if you just decided not to go on, if you didn't check for the result, they don't care. That chance is lost. And then it is not having a relative and winning. We're not talking about relative, we are talking about hosts. A host is not, he must not be a relative. And kuna vile anaweza kuja kama student. Yes, you can try as a student. If you don't know anyone at all, how about getting a host? There is a video I did about getting a host. I told you where to go and look for hosts. Go back to that video and watch it, because you don't want to lose this chance. You don't want to lose this chance. You have to do what it takes. Yes, you have to do what it takes. Go online, Facebook, WhatsApp, wherever, look for hosts. Don't want to waste that chance. About if you have been to another candidate, also refer to your spouse. No. You are filling this just to 260, and we are on the principal applicant section. We are not yet done with the form. So hold on. We are going to see if your spouse is asked the same questions. If your kids are asked the same questions. This just 260 form, you are filling for every member of your family who you included during application. Okay, Betty, if you don't have a mailing address, can you use someone else's? You can, because like people in Mashambani, we don't have email addresses. We use, you're talking about not email, mailing address. Mailing addresses is like PO box. So you can use your former primary school, your former high school, your church. What if one of the spouse has not done Form 4 certificate? Can she get a visa or a job? So long as he or she is not the principal applicant. Let's say maybe my husband is the one who won, and maybe I didn't go to high school. That was none of their business because I'm not the one who is selected. Since he's the one who is selected, he's the one who is supposed to have the Form 4 certificate. So if it is your wife, she does not have a Kcsc certificate, you go to go. Guys, now we are at the host. We are at the host. Do you have, yes. Do you have an address in the US where you intend to live? Yes or no? Name of a person currently living at address. You write the US address and the phone number of your host. Is this address where you want your permanent resident card, into bracket, green card, mailed? You see? You see? You have to provide the address where your green card will be mailed. So host. Start creating. I told you last year, start creating interactions. Start saying hi to those people from back in your village. Now, you selected. It's up to you. The task is, the ball is on your side. Look for the host. Let her provide the address needed. Now, that person, contact person, now that is your host. Address, city, state, zip code, phone number. The next section is family information. Now you as a principal applicant, your family information. Let's see. Father surnames, your father now. Your father given names, surname. Let's say your father is Paul Mwangi Kamau. Surname is Kamau. Given name, Paul Mwangi. Date of birth, city of birth, state of birth, country. Is your father still living? Yes or no? If dead, year of death. You indicate. So this is the S260 form. A lot of information is needed. Ooh, we're having hailstorms. Gosh. It is raining here, guys. Now we are at the family information of the father. Now, year of death. If he's still living, that's okay. Is your still father living? If your father is still living, yes or no? So if you say no, you indicate year of death. If you don't have a father, there at the bottom, father surnames, whatever, you just write not applicable. So now mother surname, mother given names, date of birth, state, country, your mother still living, yes or no? If no, now you write year of death. Now, you are still on the family information. Do you have any previous spouses? Spouses is anybody you are married to. So, if you didn't have any marriage certificate, they don't accept or recognize that as marriage. So, you can write there, yes or no. Previous spouse name, date of birth, date of marriage, date marriage ended, how was your marriage terminated, where, okay, country where your marriage was terminated, previous spouse name 2, maybe you had 2 spouses, date of birth, blah, 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 marriage ended, year. You have to, if you did a church wedding or a AG office wedding, you got a marriage certificate, then you divorced, now you put that information here on the DS-260 form. A lot of information, right? Now, still you're on the family information. Do you have any children? Yes or no? Number of children, you write there. 6, 1, 4. Now, child name, the first child name, 1. You write the child, your child. If you did not include them initially during application, so don't write them here because they will deny you. If you didn't include them during application, now don't put them here. Kcsc said that we talk the truth. Yes, truth all the way from application up to filling the DS-260, up to the interview. If you didn't include them, please don't include them now. Don't include them now. Aya. Let's continue. Let me read this. Shiko hapo kwa name of the host unaandika the name. There is a contact person, address, city. You write everything. They have to see. They have to see the name of your host. You write everything about your host. Edith Jockey, hi dear, good job. Thank you, Edith. This is Ayub. I use the old Kenyan passport. What will happen? So long as it is valid, so long as it was valid during application, you're good to go. Raf, what about if you win and you are down financially, especially a hustler? Now here it is when you call your clan, your whatever to come to support you. If you want the chance to go, there is nothing else you can do because this process needs a lot of money. Ukipoteza high school cert, unaweza fanya nini? You go to NEC, they will advise you. Okay, now we are on child name, first child. Do you have any children? Yes or no? If you didn't include them and you have them, please write no. Please write no for your process to be smooth. Number of children, you write. Child name, now the first child, date of birth, city of birth, state of birth, region of birth. Does this child live with you? Where? Address, where you live with this child, the city, blah, 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 blah. Is this child immigrating to the US with you? There are these people who are like, Shiko, I have like 4 kids, and I don't think I will, you favor, pole. Shiko, I have like 4 kids, but I don't think I will afford to cater for the expenses. Can I indicate there that I'm not migrating with them? Yes, you can, because you are given a chance here to say yes or no. Is this child immigrating to the US with you? Yes or no? Is this child immigrating to the US at a later date to join you? Now this is where you say yes if you don't want to go with them, but they will join you at a later date. Guys, can you hear baby interrupting? She's enjoying me. Okay. Shiro, can you come take the baby, please? Now, the same question with the baby number 2. Child name 2, date of birth, blah, blah, blah. Is this child immigrating with you? Maybe, let's say, for example, it's me. I have a young baby and I have some other. So you say, like, I don't want to go with these 3, but I want to go with the small one. Or I want to leave the smaller one because of caregiving, because of babysitting and everything. And I want to go with the big ones because They don't need me more like that. So here you can decide, I want to go with this one, I want to leave this one. You have a choice. Now, you are given up to how many? Let me see. How many? You have given up to five kids. I don't know. I don't think you can have like more than 5. You might have them, but maybe some are above 21 years. Previous US travel information. Now this is where they want to see if you have been to America, maybe you overstayed your visa, maybe you... Let us see how it goes. Have you ever been in the US? You say yes or no. Before we come there, let me check on some of the comments. Does one pay anything after filling the DS-260, and when do Kcsc say email you? No, you don't pay anything. You DS-260 is filled online and you don't pay even a penny. I think I jumped so many. Here we have Isaac. When does the interviews normally start? They normally start, like these people who are selected this time, their interviews will start in October. So you have this month to prepare yourself, get your documents ready, get a host, fill the DS-260 form. Yes, these ones will start in October and they will process until September 2022. So that is why it is called DV 2022. From October 2021 to September 2022. Here is, do they have information from the, no. You applied and that is done. You can't retrieve it, but they have it. They have to say you applied, you did not say you are married, but now you have brought your wife. So where is the marriage certificate? They have to check. This is not something easy. They have the information from the initial application. Sepia, yes, they have the information, but you can't remember what you wrote. Don't worry, you'll know you don't know. Hi, Shiko, good job. Please go to your IG page. Oh, I have an IG page, but I'm not so active there. She'll open it for me. But my Facebook page is Shiko Hope Wanjagi. Here is Moses. Hey, Shiko, is the social security number same as? Moses Kirago, you can't be serious. NSSF is Kenyan thing. And social security number is American thing. Those are two different things. Josephine, does one pay anything? Okay, that one we checked. Who is this? Wairimo, how soon should I start filling after being selected? After you get all the documents needed, passports and a host. You good to go. And your host details. What about above 21 years? Above 21 years, they apply for themselves. They are adults, they can apply their green card for themselves. Magdalene, yes, but we're enjoying the laughter. Oh, yeah, today she's awake. She's here. She wants to come live. Now, this is... Are interviews done according to when you submit yes or according to case numbers? They are done according to case numbers, but it is wise and advisable for you to submit your DS-260 even if your case number is a bit high. Wilfred, I lived in Nairobi in 2 different states. Should I indicate all the address? The address that are needed is from different countries. From different countries. So, yeah, we good. Today the comments are good. You are not rushing. Like last time when we were checking for the results. Hey. There are too many. We are going well. We are going well. Well. Now, previous US travel information. Have you ever been in the United States? Yes or no? Where you issued an alien by Homeland? Where you issued an alien registration number by the Department of No. If you have never been to US, you just write no. You just write no. If you have been to US, now you provide information on your last 5 US visits. Date arrived, length of stay, date arrived, the second time, the third time. Have you ever been issued a US visa? Maybe you have been issued a visit visa. They have the records, so you can't cheat. They have the records. Have you ever been issued a US visa? Yes or no? Date visa was issued. Visa classification. Maybe it is visit visa. Maybe it was student visa. Maybe it was the other one for the pastors and priests. I don't know. You write there. Visa number, you write there. A lot of information. If you answer yes to any of the following questions, please explain below. Now let us see which questions are these. Have any of your US visas been lost or stolen? You indicate yes or no. Have any of US visas been cancelled or revoked? You know things happens. Maybe you came here, things did not go well, maybe you were deported, maybe some things you just indicate. Have you ever been refused a US visa? Have you been refused admission to the US or withdraw your application for admission at the point of entry? This, guys, let me tell you, there is a case that happened last year. You given a visa, you come to visit, but at the point of entry, there are some officers there. They will ask you, where are you going? That was a visit visa. Where are you going? I'm going for a conference. Remember, you have all the documents. You have the air tickets with you, everything. Air ticket showing that your return ticket is after 3 months. But now the conference is for 3 days. So what will you be doing for the rest of the days? That person was not allowed to get to the United States. He had come all the way. When he was about to clear so that he can now get to his host place, he was told, your journey is here, because this is showing you are not transparent. Conference 3 days, but your return ticket date is 3 months later. What do you want to be doing? So he was returned. So okay, you can indicate here if you are that person. Have you ever been refused admission to the US? You indicated there yes. So when you say yes, now you explain. They have said, please explain below. So you explain what happened. Who is this? If you apply without a newborn baby and now she's here, if you fill the form, how will I add what is needed, please? Yes, JMO. If this is a newborn baby, no issues, you just include her in the DS260 form. We have looked at children, right? So you indicate there. My baby is called Favor Wanjagi. So date of birth, she was born in May. And we applied in October last year. That's so easy. your baby is okay. You will be given a visa. Your baby will be given a visa. What is needed is just a passport. Get your baby's passport. Even if your baby is 1 day old, a passport is needed. Who is this? Do they have preferred hospitals for the medical tests? Yes. They will send you to IOM. So this is Magdalene. When do they close the filling of DS260 forms? So as my side, I have no passport for my kids and I must requirement. Magdalene, the DS260 is open until September 30th, 2022. You have all the time. You have all the time. So Christine, I have 2 kids, 22 and 18, and I want to apply this year. I want to include them during application. Will they apply on their own? The first one will apply on his or own. You will include the 18-year-old one. But if he will be out of high school, he can also try on his own. Hi Shiko, my birth date in the birth certificate differs with the ID. Can it be a problem? Birth certificate with ID. You are not using your ID in your visa processing. You are using your passport. And your passport, you apply your passport using your birth certificate. So your birth certificate and the passport will match. No need to worry. Nowhere you are going to use your ID in this process. Because we will be looking at personal information. We did not see any ID or whatever information needed. Shiko, can you connect someone who wants to live in Texas due to snow reasons? How do you want to be connected? How do you want to be connected? Okay, let's look at. So we have looked at the visa to the US, blah, blah, blah. If you answered yes to any of the above questions, please explain. Now you are given a space there to explain. If you have ever been denied a visa, if your visa have been revoked, if you have been denied an entry to the United States, you explain your story there. If you have never been to US, that is so easy for you. You just say no and you go to the next step. So here, we are looking at work, education, and training information. Primary occupation. You are a teacher, you are a shopkeeper, you are a housewife, you are a business lady, you fill that information. Do you have any other occupation? Maybe you are a teacher, maybe you have a business, boda business, maybe you have a shop, you indicate you have another occupation. And then, in which occupation do you intend to work in the US? This is just for feeling, because we are asked this question and you don't know what you are going to come. Maybe you want to do nursing, maybe you just indicate here. They will not follow up to see if you said you will be a nurse, but now you are doing something. No, they will not follow you. You just say whatever you want to write here. In which occupation do you intend to work in the US? You just write what you want to work in the US. Were you previously employed? Maybe you have been employed by Kcsc. Most of the time, I say teaching because that's what I used to do. Maybe you are employed by private company. You just indicate there. Maybe you have been employed twice, 3 times. So they gave you employer name, the first employer. You write the employer address, employer, city, state, postal, whatever, phone number, job title. What were you doing there? Your job title, your supervisors, names. It is a lot of information. It's a lot of information. So you write all that information about employment. And then here is employment date. For every job, you write employment date from an employment date to the date you started working in that company and the date you stopped working at that place. And you have the supervisor's name, phone numbers, etc., etc. Have you attended, this is another question, have you attended any educational institutions at a secondary level or above? Now this is where your high school comes in, your degree comes in, your diploma comes in. Have you attended any educational institution at a secondary level or above? Why didn't they ask about elementary or primary? Because secondary was the minimum requirement. So if you don't have a Kcsc, I don't know what you are going to write here. Let's check on this comment. What is the passport ID? Your passport number. Shiko, what if I'm a military personnel? We died? Yes. I told you honesty and truth all the way. Hi, Elizabeth. In the DS260, do you put your old passport number that you applied with or the new passport number? So you applied with the old one and you have a new one. I think you can indicate both and take both of them with you when you are going for the interview. Elizabeth Wairimu, today I'm lucky to get, oh, you lucky. Helen, yes, you indicate that. Let's say your husband is not coming because of his second wife. Are you to indicate that he can't come? Are you supposed to send his documents? So your husband has two wives. Did you include him when applying? That is the first question. If you did include him, then you'd have to show, or he'll come to explain that he don't want to come with you. That one I can't tell you because I have never experienced that. Juma, when I applied for my green card, I indicated that I am high school graduate, but in the other end, I had higher education level. Will it impact me during interview? No. So long as you meet the minimum requirements, you are good to go. Bora too, you did not write, you have a degree, and then you don't have it. So long as you have the minimum and you are a bit higher, no need to worry. Let me read this one. Shiko, I made a typing error when I applied for my son's date of birth. Instead of 28th that appears in the birth certificate, I left 29th in the application. Is a problem now, and I'm feeding the DS26. I don't think that is a big deal because you'll provide the documents to show that 28th and 29th, I don't think that is a big deal. So long as it is not you as a principal applicant. For the baby, I don't think that can make you not to go on with your visa processing. Josephine, if you still working, Tasama, the date you started up to date? Yes, to date. From the day you started to date. Shiko, if you don't have an occupation, but you're a student, do you indicate? Yes, yes. Truth, if you are not employed, just write not employed, just indicate student. There is no harm in talking or filling the DS260 truthfully. Annie, do they contact your former employers? I don't know. They don't. I don't know if they can, but they might. They might. Shiko, can you be a host? And you laugh. Shairo, good too. I see you. Shiko, is the exercise really done fairly? Yes, it is random. 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 And the selection is done randomly, and the visa processing is done fairly and transparently. If you want your visa to be given, it will be given. If you want it to be denied, they will just deny you if you start faking things, or including some other people that were not there. Shiko, about passport. I tried to apply but was denied because the dates deferred. I don't know how I can help you about that. Talk to a lawyer or someone who works in the immigration office. I wish come October you'll start the journey with us who want to apply. Yes, we are not stopping. 5 months time, we are here still to start the process again, because next year in May, some other people will be selected and the process continues. Is it a must to have a passport? Yes, it is a must. You can't apply without a passport. Is the status checking DV still next year for those not selected too? You can keep checking, but I don't think the results will change. Are there questions for the dependents or only the principal applicants? There might be a question for the dependents. Maybe they will think this person is faking this marriage. Let us ask this wife or the spouse some questions. They might. But for us, I was not asked any question. Even the consular did not look at me. He did not care if I was there or not. He was just asking the principal applicant. The way you fill the DS260 form is the way that will guide the consular to ask you questions. So DS260 is your interview, is your Mwakenya. Yes, you fill the DS260 and then print it for you to be checking on it every time, because your questions will come from that form, this form that we are going through. This is Christine. Can you go with adopted children? Yes, if you have documents to show that you have adopted them. Not just telling them, you know, this is my sister's daughter, my sister died, I'm the one who takes care of her. They can't accept that. Go with documents to show you have adopted that child. Currently, how long does it to get passport in Kenya? I think 2 weeks. Na kama nilikuwa mama mboga all through, what will be the number of former employee? You just write you have never been employed before, you have been business lady. Okay, let's continue. About the education now, this is where we are. Have you attended any educational institution at a secondary level or above? Yes or no? Number of educational institution attended. Maybe you went to high school, that's one. You went to college for a certificate. Maybe you went to college for a diploma. Maybe you went for a, you count like that. High school, college certificate, college diploma, degree, those are 4. You indicate there. Now you start listing them, starting with the lowest. Name of institution, you start with high school because that is the minimum. You write address of the institution, city, state, country, course. Here you write KCSE, not KCSE, high school diploma. And then date of attendance from the day that you are admitted in Form 1 to the date that you left Form 4. You indicate there. Name of institution 2. Now this is your college. The day you got in, the day you left, etc., etc. Now, degree or diploma, you have to indicate there. Maybe you did a certificate in teaching, you write there. Now, that's done. Have you ever served in the military? You have to indicate if you are a policeman. And I saw a guy here commenting about military personnel. This you have to write there. Have you ever served in the military? Yes or no. Name of the country, you indicate. Branch of service, rank or position, military specialty, name of service from to the date of service that you stopped being in the military, etc., etc. Now, there is this, let me check on these comments. Today you are good. You're not commenting so much. Here last time you took me by, hey, let's see. Shiko, I have a host, but no proper documents. Can you help me to get someone who can provide me the proper documents? Guys, it is your duty to look for a host. It is your duty to look for a host. Please do that. Beth Manchiko, I can't get you anybody to look for a host. This is your duty. Please look for a host. Interact with your host. Talk to him or her. This is your task. I might not be able to get you a host. I'm just giving you information. Please, please. This is, hi Shiko, I'm a single, but I didn't win, I didn't win with my child, but this year I'm gonna apply alone, it's okay. It doesn't matter whether you apply married, single, with kids or not. Selection is random. It is not guaranteed. It is not guaranteed. Okay, this is effects of faking marriages, because I guess it is so common. Ati mkifika huko mnaachana kila mtu na jia zake, and maybe in future you want to get married. Will it yes, because you have to divorce. And divorce is not a short process. And I don't advocate for faking marriages, please. You will know you don't know. Shiko, what if you attended high schools? You indicate there. There is this section of your education. If you attended to high schools, the high school, you have to write it there. So this is Elizabeth Wairimo. So when applying the green card, and I want to include all my nuclear family, must they all have the passport? No. You are the only one required to have the passport during application. Once you are selected, now you get the passports. If maybe I'm a police officer, went to Kcsc Training College, will I indicate it as a college or as college? Yes, it is a training. Indicate there because you did it after high school. Shiro, change. Military is different from regular police. I don't know. I have no information about military. Those people in military will know. For us, I'm just reading what is in the DS-264. Shiko, what if I win, but I am married and I didn't indicate that? Can I go and come for my hubby? What the process? Shiko. You indicated you are not married when applying. Continue the process as single. When you come here, you'll know what you will do, but it will take time. It will take time, more than 5 years. Why didn't you include him in the first place? That's why I tell you guys, say the truth. Now you see, now you are worried. I'm coming here single. Will I make it? Because you leave your husband back home, maybe with your kids. What's the process? It will take time. You come here, do double shifts. Yes. Within a short time, you'll know, oh, I'm already a citizen. Let me go get my husband. But it is not easy. You will suffer. You will suffer. Dokadori, sorry about that. I'm telling you, it is not easy. knowing that you could have added him. You know, I'm married without legal documents. When applying, can I opt not to include him? Elizabeth, you look like you just joined here. Before we started this live, I showed you Affidavit of Marriage, marriage certificate, and certified copy. We got all of them, all of these, once we were selected. We didn't have any legal documents to show that we were married. We got this in 2017. We had been married for 10 years. So you can choose to include him, get this later, or not to. But for us, he included me, and we got all these documents after we were selected. And here we are in America. Easy, easy. Come we stay, come we stay. Yeah, even as it was come we stay, with the consent of our parents. Okay, let's continue with the DS260 form. I know you guys, you are sleepy. Now let's look at security and background information. Do you have, this is number one, do you have a communicable disease of public health significance, such as TB? Guys, medical manenos. This is where we are. Do you have any communicable disease of public health significance, such as TB? I told you, TB can make your American journey. It is in DS260 form. So if you have TB, please don't dare continuing with this process. This will be exhausting and you will hate yourself. If you don't have, just say no. Do you have documentation to establish that you have received vaccinations in accordance with US law? I know some of you would say no, but just say yes. Why? Because right now you are filling the DS260 form, right? But later you will go for your medicals and you get those vaccinations. So just say yes. You have documentation to establish that you have received vaccinations in accordance with the US law. That one, say yes. You have the documentation to show, because later you're going for your vaccinations at the medicals. Do you have mental or physical disorder that poses or is likely to pose a threat to the safety or welfare of yourself or others? So if you see that maybe sometimes you become mental, or sometimes you have those mental problems, just indicate here. They will have to know the kind of a person they are giving a visa. Are you, or have you ever been a drug abuser or addict? Watu wa bagi mepatikana? Okay, indicate there, because guys, if you do weed, if you do marijuana, is it called marijuana? Just indicate, because you'll go for the medicals, and the doctor will check and he will, hey, just indicate. Let me laugh. This is where you become saved by force, by fire. You have to leave. You have to quit this stuff by force, by fire. Let me laugh, because there is someone I was with in another group when we were back in Kenya, and he was like, guys, mimi ni mtu wa bangi, you mimi nitanyimwa. And I don't know if he got it or not. I have never heard from him. Okay, let's continue. Have you ever been arrested or convicted for any offense or crime, even though subject or a pardon, amnesty, or other similar action? Now this one is confirmed for your police clearance form, good conduct. You know, your good conduct will say this person is a criminal or this person is not a criminal. Okay, here we are. Have you ever violated or engaged in a conspiracy to violate or relating to controlled substances. Controlled substances are those stuff we indicate there. Most of these questions you write no, because do you have TB? No. The only thing that you so far is that you have received the vaccination. That one you say yes. Okay. Are you the spouse, son, or daughter of an individual who has violated or controlled substance trafficking law and have knowingly benefited from trafficking activities in the past? You see, even your parents are being your parents are being investigated, because remember, you put their details there. You put their details there before, when we are doing personal information. Are you coming to the US to engage in prostitution or unlawful commercialized vice, or have you been engaged in prostitution or procuring prostitutes within the past 10 years? So they will be watching you. That one is self-explanatory, right? Have you ever been involved in, or do you seek to engage in, money laundering? You can't say yes, because they will not give you a visa. So no. Have you ever been Have you ever committed or conspired to commit a human trafficking offense in the United States or outside the United States? Have you ever knowingly aided, abetted, assisted, or colluded with an individual who has been identified by the President of the United States as a person who plays a significant role in a severe form of trafficking in persons? They know these things happen. That's why they are asking these questions in the DS-260 form. So you just say no. Are you the spouse, son, daughter of an individual who has conspired to commit human trafficking? All these are human trafficking. Do you seek to engage in SPO, sabotage, export control violation, or any illegal activity? Or all these are bad things. So you just say no. Have you ever, or do you intend to provide financial assistance or other support to terrorists or terrorist organizations? No, you can't do that. Are you a member or a representative of a terrorist organization? You can't say yes. They will not allow you here. Have you ever ordered, incited, committed, assisted, or otherwise participated in genocide? No. Have you ever committed, incited, assisted, or otherwise participated in torture? Have you committed? Guys, and I think these questions are the ones that I see in social media. People saying that whatever you post on social media, it will be used against you. Guys, take care whatever you post on social media. During elections, blah, blah, blah. You know, you post everything. I think these questions are the ones that they will use to. Guys, these questions, I'm not yet done with the questions, but let me look at the comments. Who is this? This is someone assists. What else can one apply? Okay, for the passports, you will apply in your respective countries. This is Damaris. Shiko, I was married before, but we separated. I have his kid and her passport, and my passport are under him. Is it okay if I apply as single? You are married, but you separated. You know what? If you have passports, what you will need, you and your baby, What you will need if you get selected, you can apply as single, yes, because you are single, that is the truth. Once you are selected, you just get his consent letter that you want to migrate with his kid. Damaris. Beatrice. Hey, what happened if you are separated after you applied and you included him? You mean you include him then in between? God bless you. You become selected, but on the other hand, he leaves you? Oh. Do you have kids? Do you have kids with him? Yeah. What about the birth certificate? What do they read? You know, if you know, you know. If you included him, then you are. If you guys watched my interview with Maureen, if you guys watched my interview with Maureen, I think you have your answer. Maureen went there and he told the consular, you know, this guy, I added him in my application because I thought we are going to get married, but it didn't work. I'm here and I'm telling you the truth that we separated. Please give me a visa, because that is the truth. If he left, but we included him. Maureen did that. Go back to that interview and watch that. Go back to that interview on this channel and watch that video. Maureen, yeah, that's what Maureen did. That's what Maureen did. Beatrice, do that. This is Tefi Shiko. What if I give birth to the baby after the interviews and the visa is issued? What happens to the baby? If you get a baby after the interview, let me give you this advice. When you go to the embassy, by that time, I know you are already pregnant. You ask the consular, I'm pregnant. What will happen to my baby? They will advise you, because now the baby is coming later. I have never experienced that. I don't know anybody who have done that. But these people are human beings. After your visa is approved, tell them, you know what, consular, I'm pregnant. What will happen to my baby? And I'm due between these. He will advise you. They can't revoke your visa because you're pregnant. That's discrimination. They can't. But they will advise you on what to do. Maybe they might tell you, after the baby is done, get a passport quickly, come here, we give the baby a visa, or move faster, migrate as soon as possible, and go give birth to the United States. They can't revoke your visa because you're pregnant. You're safe. Agnes, my daughter will be 21 by the time we'll be interviewed, because we have high case number of 48. Will that affect her since we included? No, it doesn't matter, because when you applied, she was not 21. She was under 21. So she's good to go. They look at the date of application. What was her age? Not after, not the date of interview. This is Carol Suji. Shiko, God bless you. Amen, amen, amen. This is Liz. Shiko, what a great house. So lovely. Thank you. This is Wairimo. During the filling of DS260, can you feel bit by bit like today? Yes. Filling DS260 needs someone who is sober here. You see all this information I'm reading? You can't say, oh, I want to fill the DS260 form. I want to submit it by... No. You can fill it bit by bit. Ours, we took like 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Today, we fill for my husband up to this point. Tomorrow, we continue. The other day, my part, my information, we filled like in 2 weeks because we did not want to mess. We did not want to mess. And we filled both of us. I was there because some of the birth dates, even if he has the documents, I'm there to confirm. You know, I don't want mixing month, dates, years. It is You just take your time. It's not urgent. The process will start in October, so no need to hurry. This is Brenda. New subscriber here. Great live video. Beautiful. Thank you, Brenda, for coming. Thank you for subscribing. Woo! I got a new subscriber. Guys, if you are new here, please subscribe and write down, comment below and let me know that you are new. I'm very happy to see new people here because this shows me that you guys, you have been sharing and you want more people to have this information. I'm so proud of you. Annie, Shiko, there was an interview we did with a certain lady and it was not clear. We were left hanging. I remember that interview and I'm sorry about that. It had an echo. We will redo the interview again, maybe later by next week. Later by next week. Tabe, I think you mean the one we did with Tabe? Yes. We will redo that interview again. It was very interesting and inspiring story. Gladys Jerry, road to 10K. Yay! Yes. Thank you guys for sharing. We are almost 10K. And I know we will go far. We want many people to know this information. Guys, share. You might think I need subscribers. No, that is not my mission. I just want people to know how things are done. Yes. Because I have seen some haters saying, Shiko, this is business, blah, 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 blah. It's okay. I'm doing this from deep down my heart. I want many people to know, to get this information. Yes. Okay. This is Sheila. Hi, Shiko. Does your child has to have 3 names while applying for a passport or green card or this? Some people have 2 names. Let's continue with the DS260 questions. I know some people are sleepy. Okay, we were at torture. Have you committed, ordered, incited about extrajudicial killings, political killings, or other acts of violence? This is when I was talking about the post-election violence in your countries. Whatever you post on social medias, take care, guys. Take care, because they will. This information you can say no, but maybe they look at your social media and find you inciting people. Take care, guys. Take care. All this about violations of religious freedom. Are you member of affiliated with communist or other totalitarian party? All those bad things that you can't do. They are on that section of security and background information. I just want to jump because some of them are like the same thing, terrorism, those. Are you a spouse? Okay, this one is, let me read this one. Are you the spouse, minor child, or agent of an individual who has, through abuse of governmental or political position, converted for personal gain, confiscated or expropriated property in a foreign nation to which a United States national had claim of ownership? I hope you understand that. Have you ever disclosed or trafficked in confidential U.S. business information obtained in connection with the United States is very, very, let me say, can I call it proud? Because anything related to its citizen, hey, you can't mess with them. All of those questions, they are there. There are so many. Some of them, There is another question. Have you been ordered removed from US during the last 5 years? This is for the people who were deported maybe last year. I learned there are so many people who were deported last year. Maybe you applied for green card and you are selected. You just answer this question. If you are deported last year or the last 5 years, you indicate here yes. Because they have the records, don't try to cheat. There are so many questions, like, let me count them. About those security questions, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. 51, 52, 53. But let me read the last. Let me read the last 5. The last 5, please. Are you permanently ineligible for US citizenship? Are you permanently ineligible for US citizenship? Let me clarify here. Those people that I have just said, those that were deported maybe last year, they were those who had overstayed maybe their visa over here, maybe they have overstayed, but they have not committed any crime. They have not done anything wrong. They just overstayed. So those ones, they are eligible to be a US citizen. But if you are deported due to crime or some bad things, maybe you interfered with the government, your case is different. Okay. Have you ever departed the US in order to evade military service during a time of war? Have you departed the United States in order to evade military service during a time of war? I think this one applies to the military guys and ladies. Are you coming to the US to practice polygamy? Are you coming to the US to practice polygamy? They know these things happen. If you want to come here to practice polygamy, and you have indicated in the DS-260 that you will not practice polygamy. Polygamy, what is polygamy? Polygamy is not recognized in the United States. That's why you cannot, I'm married, but I cannot indicate that I'm married to 2 wives. You know, you can't indicate that during application. They only give you one section for your spouse because 1 man, 1 wife. The same thing, they will not allow you to come here and practice polygamy. So if you have indicated that you are married back home and you're not migrating with your spouse, then you come here and you want to get married to another person, hey, you will know you don't know. Are you a former exchange visitor, J, who has not yet fulfilled the 2-year foreign residence requirements? That this one applies for the J1 visa holders. Has the Secretary of Homeland Security ever determined that you knowingly made a frivolous application for asylum? Now, this one is for asylum seekers. If you have been trying to fill in asylum and then you apply for green card, you get selected, then they will get you. Are you likely to become a public charge after you are admitted to the United States? Are you likely to become a public charge after you have been admitted to the United States? Public charge is you will depend on the government for like everything, housing, healthcare, everything, food. Are you likely to become a public charge? So you just write no, because you will come here, get to work, pay your bills, and everything will move on smoothly. So if you answer yes to any of the following questions, now these questions below, please explain below. Have you ever applied for a social security number while you are back in your country? Did you ever apply for social security number? If you say yes, or maybe you had come here and you just tried, let me try my luck, you just explain. Do you want the Social Security Administration to issue a social security number and a card? Of course, yes, right? Because you are selected. So you need the social security card to allow you to work, get like everything. Social security card is the main thing. Social security card and green card, they are the makaratasi, you know. Do you authorize disclosure of information from this form to the Department of Homeland Security, the security, blah, 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 blah. So if you want them to share this information with the Social Security Administration, Department of Homeland, they will share so that they can get your social security card ready. The moment you arrive here, after 1, 2, 3 weeks, you get your social security card and you are good to go. So the last section, it is so good for you to write yes. Do you want the social security? Yes. Do you want us to share this with the Department of? Yes. 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 But the first question, have you ever applied for a social security? No. Mm-hmm. And you are told to explain. You are told to explain what we did. This is what we did. Have you ever applied for a social security number? Because you are being selected. And you can say yes because you want this card to be mailed to you. So as you explain, you say yes, I have applied for the social security card. Yes, because I am coming, I'm migrating to the United States, and I would like to use my social security card to look for work so that I can be able to look for jobs, to apply for schools, and for the opportunities. So for the last section, you just indicate yes, 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 and you explain below the form what you want the social security for. Guys, I can see that you are so attentive. So many people were alive today, and we are done. This one was for the principal applicant. Now, the next page will be the same thing for your spouse. For your spouse name, personal information, the same thing. The next one for your kids. Remember you filled for the family information if you have kids. You named them there, right? Now you go child 1 information, everything, whatever you have said here, the same to your wife, the same to your kids, the same to your second kid, third kid, 4, 5. Okay? The same information. The same information. So guys, that is the DS260 form. As you have heard, it does not need you to fill it in a hurry. Take time, get the required documents, passport numbers if you are married, passport numbers. How can I take this thing out? Shiko, how far are we with the DS260? We are done. We are done. So what you want, we have looked at the information they need. They need your passport numbers and they need your host's details. So the first thing first, get the passport. If you have a family, get your passports. And as you wait for the passport, get your host address. Let your host know that you have a family. Let your host know if you're migrating with your family. Let your host know everything about you. Yes, that's all. That's all. And before I wind up, I had some papers with me here. These are the papers we had gone with when we went for our interview. This is the second. This is the first. This is the first notification letter. Is it you know? Ini ndio twari nayo Kenya. Ndio twahirwa ya mbere. Ĩrĩa ina marĩtwa maitũ mothe. Yes, this is the first one. Wĩna ma. Guys, let me consult. The second. Oh, yes. Okay. Yes, this is the second notification letter that you will receive for you to book for your appointment. So here it is, as you can see. And when we went there, they wrote this thing here: expedite with children, because we were migrating with the children. And you can see it is October 18, 2017. So let me read it. United States Department of State, Kentucky Consular Center, Kcc. The address, October 18, 2017. The principal applicant address, Dear DV applicant. This is the official notice for you to pursue your application for a DV 2018 visa. An appointment has been scheduled. Guys, I know DV 2021, you are waiting for this. DV 2021, you are waiting for this to NL. Guys, as I read it, please receive it in the mighty name of Jesus. Okay, boy, please receive it. As I read it, please receive it. Okay? This is the official notice for you to pursue your application for a DV 2018 visa. An appointment has been scheduled. Good news. An appointment has been scheduled for you at the U.S. Embassy or consulate stated below. You and all members of your family who wish to apply for DV, diversity visa, must appear at the appointment date and time of your interview. Please notify the office listed if you cannot keep the appointment. If you cannot keep the appointment, notify them. You and your eligible family members will be required to submit sufficient proof of identity upon arrival, that is passport. If you fail to obtain a DV, if you fail to obtain a diversity visa, DV 2018 visa by September 30th, 2018, your registration will expire. If that date passes, your whatever, your registration will expire. Your family members must also obtain their visas prior to September 30th, or they will not be permitted to join you in the United States at a DV 2018 program. So even if you want to leave your family back home, maybe you want to come first, and then after some months, you go get them. Please go with them to get their visas before your year is, because after that, they will not be able to join you. Please follow all the instructions provided. They give you a link to prepare for your interview, it is very important that you follow the instructions carefully and completely. The DV lottery fee for each applicant and each member of the family must be paid in full at the consulate or embassy at the time of interview. That one we have checked. Okay? There is only one fee that you should not make, and you should only make the payment at the embassy or consulate when instructed to do so at the time of interview. The fee is non-refundable even if the visa is refused for any reason. This is the second notification letter. DV 2021, those who are selected last year, you are waiting for this. Guys, oh my goodness, receive it in the mighty name of Jesus. So here is the, oh, can you see this? Here is the interview appointment. It was Nairobi, Embassy of the United States, Consular Section, United Nation Avenue, Gigiri, PO Box 606, Village Market, Nairobi, Kenya. That's where we went for our interview. And then, that's not the end. Here is the list of those people that were going for interview. You can see us, these all our names, 5 people here. So, this is after you have done all the question we have done, there's 260 documents, you get ready, and you are good to go. Let me read the last one here. The Kentucky, yes. It was on December 21, 2017, 6:45 a.m. That was our date, the D-Day. You know, the D-Day. The Kentucky Consular Center has completed the processing of your case, now in America, and forwarded it to the interviewing office. So now the case is not with, it is not in America, now the case is in your country. Further inquiries should be addressed to the interviewing office. After you have gotten this second notification letter, all inquiries, you ask your embassy in your country, not Kcsc. When communicating with the embassy, always refer to your name and case number exactly as they appear, contact information for the consular, blah, 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 blah. And that's done. And that is done. So here are our, I have to show you some everything because ours is done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 people. And that's done. So guys, that is the green card process. DS-260 is the main thing. DS-260 is the Msemakweli. Yes? Yeah. Let me go through your comments. Very much information. Amen, 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 amen. Guys, continue sharing this video with your people, your family, your whatever. Let them know how it is done, okay? Yes, and let me make this clear. I don't ask anybody for anything. I don't ask for money. If I ever asked you for money, raise up your hand. I just give this information free of charge. Free of charge. Free of charge. And we are done with the DS-260 form. I wish you all the best. For those people who are selected, before I had to show you this. So when we went for our interview, my husband is the one who was asked the questions. I was not asked any questions. They did not take my fingerprints, nothing. After he was approved, after we were approved, he answered the questions, but we were approved. You were given these papers. As you can see them, they are light blue. These are light blue, and they are 55555 for everybody. For everybody. So it is showing, oh my, USIS immigrant fee. This is the one that you will use to pay for your green card. To pay for your green card. Everybody should pay 220 US dollars for your green card. Yes, I had to show you. And for green card, you can pay while back in Kenya, or you can pay when you are already here. But it is advisable to pay when you are back in Kenya, because once you come here, the green card will take like 1 month and it is there. When you come here and pay when you are here, it will take even for 4 or 3 months for it to be mailed to you. Guys, I think I'm done. I'm done. Share this video. This is a very important video. Yes, a lot of information here. If you know somebody who applies for green card, even if he was not selected, but he applies for green card, share this video with him or her. Let her know how it is done. Okay, let me look at your comments real quick. You mean I need my son? Yes. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you for appreciating my hard work. After receiving that letter of appointment, that's when you book for medicals? Yes, because it has the date for the embassy interview. Now you book. They have given you a link here. I read this paragraph. Please follow all the instructions provided at that link. Is the one that will guide you. Book for your appointments. Yes. Everything is transparent. But prepare for the visa fee before you go for the visa interview. Gladys Jerry, I hope this video remains here for use in future. Yes, it is here. It will remain here. Share it with your people. Today we were meant for doing this business. Does one have to? Yes. Josephine Kafura, yes. You have to verify your Kcsc certificate. This is, so in this case, you must also possess a certificate. Yes. Certificate of good conduct. I think I'll have to come up. I think tomorrow or Thursday, I'll do a video on the documents needed. So you go with them or you submit them to before your interview. I have done it before, but that one I was doing as I was, what is it called? Yeah, as I was counting the amount of money needed, But this one I will do, it will be a very brief video about the documents needed that you are supposed to submit before you go for your visa interview. Lawrence, someone checked for me telling me I won, but when I check, I'm not. Okay, believe what you see. Don't believe about what other people tell you. You can't be selected now, and then after that minutes you are not selected. The results are Shiko for medicals before interview, spacing, clarify. Shiko for medicals before interview. Justin Mashuka, you're supposed to do your medicals before you go for your interview. But you cannot do your medicals before you receive this second notification letter. You cannot do your medicals without this one. This one you are going to, this second notification letter, you'll go with it for your medicals. They have to see that you are migrating. They have to see that you are migrating They have to see that you have a date with the embassy. So they will send your medical results to the embassy. I hope I'm clear. How many were selected in total? I don't know. For now, I don't know. Okay, how does one go about verification and when should it be done before DS260? No, just fill Kafula. You just fill the DS260. About Kcsc certificate, you'll do it later when you get date with the embassy. Later, it will be done later. You go to NEC, they will advise you. You go with your certificate there. Elizabeth Oedimo, for 3 people, how much can it cost for preparation? Please go to that video. I did that video. It is called Green Card is Not Free. Search for that video. You'll get all the amount of money I have said it there. Yeah, and I'm reminded here that DS260 form for boys, baby boys, or any man 26 years and below. The DS260 form does not go through the first time you submit because the submit button is disabled. Why? Because you're supposed to fill if the boy will go for the secret service. It was secret service. Yeah. If the boy will go for secret service. I remember our boy, when we were doing the DS260, this part for our boy, he's the one who was last born by that time. So we submitted his letter and it refused. We had to call Kcsc to tell them, we have a baby boy, blah, blah, blah. It is not going. And they directed us on what to do. So if you have a baby boy or any man below 26 years, it might be very hard. It might be very hard for it to submit. Yeah, because it has that question that asks if the boy will go for secret service. For secret service. Yes. You applied using the old passport and now you need to renew it. Get the new passport. Will that be an issue? Get a new passport. If you are selected, get a new passport because you will not go with the old one by that time. Okay, guys, let us edit here. Let us edit here. Today, it was a good day. We have done a very good thing. The DS260 form, it have been a headache to some people. I know. Please, guys, continue sharing this video. Let many people know about this thing. Yes. So it means my sister can't host me, as in any relative cannot host me. I look for a stranger. What do you want to say, Mary? Mary Vimba. So it means my sister can't host me, as in any relative. Anybody can host you, relative, friend, stranger. Anybody can host you, so long as they are in America legally. Who is this? Enoch, how can your followers reach you, please? I think my email is down below. It is pinned down below. You can email me. And guys, I told you I have received so many emails. So many emails. I have not been able to go through all of them. So if I have not received, if I have not responded to you, chill. I'll get to you in the course of this year. Because they are still coming. They are still coming. I'll get to you. My Facebook Messenger is not working good. And that's how you can just reach me. But Nyamari, if you have a question, you can just write in the comments because I get notification quicker on my phone on my YouTube. So I think on YouTube you can just highlight if you have a very, very, very sensitive question, or it is easier to to write on YouTube, on the comment section. Wow, that was awesome. Thanks for the good job. Thank you, Irimo. Thank you. Guys, please continue sharing this video. Continue sharing. It will remain here on my YouTube channel this year, next year. Even those who will be selected next year, we'll do again. We'll do another live DS260 form. We'll fill it together. God willing. You pray for me. I I have a long life. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere. Okay, guys, let us edit. Let me read this. Who is this? Hi, Ami. I help reading the emails and reply as glorious. I wish I can do that. Can you kindly tell me if I'm supposed to have police clearance form from every country I lived in, or is it only necessary from current residential country? Any country you live for more than 6 months, you need to submit a certificate of clearance from that country. Maybe you went to another country and you committed crime, so they want to see if you went there and behaved well or you misbehaved. They want to see. Maybe you come here and misbehave the same way you did in the other country. Shiko, on address. What happens if you have lived in more than 2 addresses in Kenya? Also in the green card printed on you. You write the most recent address. Who is this? Guys, let us add this. Let us add this. And for those people who are selected, congratulations once again. And I have made a WhatsApp group for those people who are selected. Let me say selected. If you are selected, let me know. I add you to a WhatsApp group. You meet other people who are selected just like you. You go through this journey together. Yes, many people have been selected so far, so good. And I am so happy because some of them say, Shiko, you said we apply. I went and I applied and I won and I'm selected and my case number is 4,000 and I'm feeling, you know. Yes, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. America is so big. We can't fill these opportunities. Continue applying. Even if you did not get selected, October is not far. In 5 months' time, you'll get selected. No, you apply and then you wait for May for the results. Every year. This thing is real. This thing is real. So if you have been selected, let me know. Comment below this video that you have been selected. I will ask you some questions because, you know, vetting manenos, and then I add you to the group. There you will learn more. We are just starting. You know, DS260 is the starting point. So all of you, you are new. We are just forming the group and we are going far. We are going far. Yes. I'm not leaving you here. We are together. Those people who are not selected, October is coming. Apply again and again and again. Let us end this video. Let us end this. My kids are not here yet. They could have come and say hi, but this is good. You are one of the selectees. Are you in the group? I hope so. I hope you are in the group. I hope you are in the group. Good work as always, Shiko. Yes, thank you guys for coming. I love you. Keep it here. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Very good interviews on the way. Let me tell you, I have done so many interviews. I was just relaxing for these green card results and DS260 form to end. Later next week, I'll start posting the interviews. I have like 5 or 6 interviews in the store. I just wanted to wait for this atmosphere to relax, you know, mahanjam. Yeah, I just wanted to relax. Everything got to normal, and then we go back to the interviews. We hear from different people experiences, and so on and so forth. And one 1 or 2 or 3 times a week. I come with a very brief video answering your questions one-on-one. Very short videos, 15 minutes maximum. Yes. Who is this? If you leave your child behind and then after a year or so you want your kid to come, really, by same green card. Samuel Morioki, if you leave your child behind, forget about that. Wait until you become a citizen and get your kids to the United States. 5 or more years. So when you're applying, take those factors into consideration. This, who is this saying, past regards to your habit teamwork? Yes, he's my number 1 fan. He supports me. He reminds me of some stuff. Maybe I have forgotten. He reminds me, he supports me, but he works behind the scene. Who is this? You're in Somalia, you plan to travel to Kenya soon in these weeks. I may feel DS26 from now and write the present meaning. Are you going to live forever in Kenya or... I don't understand you, Huda. Where do we share our contact for adding to WhatsApp group? Just comment in YouTube. Tell me you are selected. Then send me an email. Send me an email. I will add you. I will add you to that group. Because I don't want to give my phone number here because of some reasons. Who is this? Okay, thank you. Josephine Kafura, you emailed me? Okay, yesterday and the day before yesterday, I have not looked at my emails. I will look at them today because today was my day off. Today was my day off. Okay, guys, let us end this video. It has been 2 hours, 27 minutes. Let me answer this the last. How to high school utajanza aje and you have 1 certificate. Alafu, do they check is your shule ndio ulimalizia? You write the truth. There is the day that you entered that school and the day that you left that school. The day that you entered that school and the day that you left that school. But most importantly, write the last high school because that is where you are. Is it reading? Your Kcsc, the name of your last high school. Make sure it is there in capital letters. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you for coming. I love you. Subscribe, continue subscribing. Anytime I post a video, you get in the know. Yes, I'm doing this out of my passion. I just love doing this. Nobody is paying me. Nobody is paying me. I have not asked anybody a penny, even a shilingi moja like this. So guys, I know there are some haters out there. Let them hate, but let us remain with our mission. Okay? Okay. Let us add this. Let us add this. Who is this? Please. I think Shiko, it's wise to invest on a number specifically for that WhatsApp group. I have my Kenyan number, but you know, yeah, by next time, I'll know what to do. But so far, anybody who has contacted me that he or she is selected, he's in the group. Yes, rest assured, if you are selected, I will add you in that group. I'll add you in that group, but you have to show me that you are selected. Yes. Okay, Huda, you meant there is no US embassy in Somalia, so you need to travel to Kenya. Okay, write your address in Somalia because that is your country of residence. I hope I have answered you. Faith Wahome, send me an email. Send me an email. Glorious Nina. Who is this? Glorious Nina. I hope. Okay. We will always love you, Shauria haters. Yeah. Haters are there they are our stepping stones. We step on them and we go higher, you know? Yeah. Haters are there. Haters are there. They are supposed to be there. They are peninas. Thank you for subscribing, guys. Let us edit this video. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Share this. I just telling you to share this video. A good information in here. Beatrice Masaina, send me an email. Send me an email. Send me an email, Beatrice. Samuel Washira, on the document asked, what if I took a good conduct 6 months before interview in that by the time anaenda interview good conduct itakuwa imepitisha? Don't hurry to go for his good conduct. That is a mistake that we did. Yes, I admit that we did that mistake. We went too early for our police clearance certificate, and we had to go again. So we wasted 2,000 Kenyan shillings. Don't go too early. Don't go too early. Take your time. My email address, I think it is there it is pinned on the comment section. I think it is pinned there. Let me confirm. Okay, let me put it again here. Right now, before we end this, email me at hopeshiko01. hopeshiko01@gmail.com. at gmail.com. Yeah, that's my email. Ooh, it is not the correct one. I write Shoko. Let me write the correct one. Hope Shiko01 at gmail.com. Hope Shiko01. Yes. Ignore the first one. Use the second one. Guys, thank you. See you next time. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.